Hey everyone, I'm Melly and welcome to Honeyview, my Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons inspired farm island. I decided on this island theme because I love farm islands, I love farm games, and I grew up with Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons. I just love this franchise ever since I was a child, so I wanted to give it justice in Animal Crossing. I even went the length to make myself into my little farm persona with the outfit and all. I created it myself and you can find it if you visit the tree mattress, which of course I will link down below. Speaking of the tree mattress, this will probably be the only way after this video for you to experience Honeyview, since this video is going to be my last goodbye. You see, I want to restart this island and begin my next island, which is going to be like Pokemon themed and kid core. But I didn't want to just leave Honeyview behind like that, and so let's just give a proper goodbye with a good old tour. So this is our map. It's not really anything special. We got the town, the woods, the summit, and of course our farm, which are all essential of a Farmcore island. At the bottom you can see the tree mattress. You can feel free to visit anytime you want. And we of course have our villagers. There's me, and there's the harvest goddess, which is like another player. We got Tipper, our cow, Elmer, our horse, Tabby, our carpenter, Bea, the one that runs the cafe, Renee, our animal ranger, Maggie, our seed seller, Goose, our chicken, Graham, our blacksmith, Rattle, our doctor, and Fred, who's supposed to be like the little doggy you get in Harvest Moon. We start at the airport and you can immediately see the flag I made for this island. I'm not fantastic at flag designs, I tried. Once we actually enter the islands, we immediately see a little simple entrance. I made it to be kind of like a bus stop or something, though in this case it's more like airport, waiting station, I guess. To the right I made an old times post office, and with a little scooter the postman would use. The resident services has more decorations around just to fit more with the farm theme, and we also see our lovely little Tabby. Okay, side rant. Why do the villagers not wear the outfits we gave them in the tree mattress? It's really annoying. Like, girl, I gave you an apron for a reason. Obviously, when you visit a tree mattress, this is where you start. It's the center of the town, basically. I didn't really know where to go yet, but then I decided we'll go to the left for now, over the little bridge. And there's the little pond or lake. I don't know which one it counts as. I just really like it. I think it's very serene, cozy. It's also a very peaceful shot if you just stand on the bridge and look it over. I always think that surrounding a pond or a lake or whatever by wheat fields is such a good decoration. It doesn't matter which theme you have. I feel like it really works. It will cost a lot of wheat fields, which you will see all over the island, like wheat fields everywhere. It's just a Farmcore staple and a general staple. We love wheat fields here. If we follow the path downwards, we get to the two stores run by Maggie and Renee, and also the little sea restaurant and the tiny ice cream truck. There's also a small section meant to be a playground and I guess a mini marketplace. Maggie has blessed us as she also checks out the traveling merchant. And of course the traveling merchant sells the famous blue feather and also some special seeds, I guess. The whole restaurant is not only a no-brainer build for ACNH, but also it's referencing the beach cafe from Friends of Mineral Town, the one run by Kai, I don't know. In fact, a lot of references are from Friends of Mineral Town, mostly because this is the most recent one I really love and played. Also, beaches are just hard to decorate, so I'll take whatever I can. We follow the path along the stores, and by the way, both the outsides and the insides of all my villager houses have been decorated thanks to HHP. I'm kinda proud of them. I think they really add to the island. On the other side of the town we have Rattle, the doctor, and Graham, our blacksmith. And down from these two I decided on a pumpkin patch because they're just cozy and adorable, and also, I mean, it's a farm island. We gotta have farms, it's just a no-brainer. The beach beneath is just a hangout for pets and villagers, it's nothing grand. I also put another wheat field spot with the town well. Now we can either follow the path or we go in between the two houses, but either way we find Bea's lovely humble cafe. The little garden there is either a community garden or Bea maybe is growing her own produce. You can think whatever. I also put a little swinging bench spot there. Now I'll show a sorta hidden path behind resident services. I mainly just created it for convenience sakes, but you know, sometimes you just need a little filler space and that's it. Now we got the choice of either the shopping street or up to another build. I decided to go down the shopping street first, mainly because the buildings don't have much going on anyways, but you know, sometimes that just feels right, sometimes less is more. I also had like chipmunks on the beach for both the Nook's Cranny and the restaurant. Also ignore that kind of fake fountain build. I just saw it, I thought it was cute, I recreated it in game. It has no purpose, it was just another filler space. Going up the incline, we go to a build I never expected to make in Animal Crossing, but churches are kinda prominent at Harvest Moon, so I couldn't ignore it and made one. I'm personally not religious myself. In fact, religion makes me uncomfortable, it even kinda scares me. But again, in Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons, churches are mostly pretty prevalent, mostly when your animals die, or where you get married, of course. Also behind the church I put a little secret, and friends of Mineral Town may already have a hunch what it is, but we won't find out today. It's a secret for a reason. So I want to check out my farm next, except Tabby blocked my way. She just sat down. God damn it, she's lucky I really love her and find her so cute. Once I got to my farm, I wanted a little glamour shot of me entering, but Tipper won my attention and I just love her, so I got an intense reaction, yay! So enjoy my second attempt. Hyacinths are definitely my favorite flower. It may be a basic take, but I don't care, I still love hyacinths a lot. Since we entered Elmer's stables and the orchard, I decided to show off the trees first, as well as my workspace besides them. And you may see a little present I left out for any dream visitors. It's nothing grand though, it's just a little extra outfit, but you know, maybe it's exciting. We arrived at my house and I tried making it a very farming-like house, as you can see, but... Oh wait, the insides? I think those will be another surprise for you to visit and explore. It's nothing special, it's just, you know, giving you some motivation. To the right we have Fred's doghouse, so to speak, and the beach has just general beach decorations, aside from the solar panel, which is a Stardew Valley reference. We have more fruit trees, because all the fruit trees, we need fruit trees. Through a broken fence spot I enter my big field for all the crops, and they are all 9-tile patterns because, well, Harvest Moon games. Usually they have the 9-tile patterns. And the pansies were meant to be strawberries, by the way. I decided to check on the animal area for the barn/coop, you know, where Tipper and Goose live, with some tiny terraforming. It's nothing major, it's just meant to be like a big barn with animals. I also used the green wheat fields to represent the green fodder grass. I go back down the path and I come to more wheat fields. It's just another filler space, as well as my own little farmer's market, so to speak, accompanied with a mushroom farm. Also, there are many pretend fishing spots all over the island. I just think it's a nice ACNH decoration and it works for pretty much any theme. I had the path to the secret beach, and it's very low-key, it's very naturey, because we are about to enter the wood section of this island, and I didn't really plan to have too much attention on the secret beach path, it's just convenience again. We first find the makeshift mine entrance, where you will find ores for our blacksmith, of course, in order to upgrade our tools. The cave is next to a small waterfall situation to represent the goddess spring, where we would give gifts and such. And at the bottom you already see the flowers running at another not so secret. It's a bunch of harvest sprites having a little tea party that you can join in on. Look at them, they're having a good time. Next to it we have Tabby's home. In the very first game the carpenters lived in a giant tree actually, but we can do that in ACNH, so I just made the house look woodsy, kinda like a tree, or in the very, very least completely self-made. Next to Tabby there's once again a small fishing hut, yet another fishing spot. It's supposed to represent the original Harvest Moon game again. Down the path we find a bamboo forest where the campsite resides, also the lake cave you would access in winter only. We also have another farm for turnips on the beach. However, I originally planned for these to look way differently, but I found out that the original inspiration isn't possible anymore. I was originally gonna use white pumpkins basically, but I had to settle for a custom design. The beaches don't hold anything interesting beyond though, I kept them very, very minimal. I hate decorating beaches, and to be honest, I feel like beaches don't necessarily need like a ton of builds on them. So instead, let's climb the mountain and reach the summit. We first see the hot springs with some monkeys there to chill alongside you as you replenish your stamina. There's also a rock garden along with a rainbow garden. I justified this to myself by having the goddess live nearby, but really I just want to have both of these gardens as well as needing another filler space. Speaking of the goddess, her tiny yard has mostly just a gyroid farm because the gyroids are meant to be like the sprites, aside from the sprites down there, which are the garden gnomes. And the inside is very much nothing. I'm sorry, it was supposed to just be a simple pretend magic cave, so I didn't put down many decorations. And finally, we reached the summit. This is such a Harvest Moon staple, and I really love it. I kept it mostly all natural, except for the picnic blankets, because I feel like the villagers sometimes just hang out here, even outside of festivals. And let's be real, I can't think of a better spot to end this tour. So let's look ahead and just breathe. That was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and will come along for any future projects. Feel free to leave a like and tell me your favorite Harvest Moon / Story of Seasons game, or if you even enjoy farming sims. You can also name some other farming game if you want. And I hope to see you next time on board, fellow sailors. Bye bye!